Today we're going to be doing a video of accessories that I've purchased so far for the DJI FPV, but specifically accessories that is a must-have, in my opinion, when you are transporting and walking and traveling with your DJI FPV. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I hope that you are doing well, that you are enjoying the summer. It is beautiful out here. I'm in New York City, as you may know, and the weather is just starting to turn, and it is amazing over here. I like to protect my investment. That is my #1 priority when I buy some new gear. I like to have specific case or a specific storage solution. That way, as I'm traveling from destination to destination, I am not just throwing these in a bag and letting them get all messed up, you know, scratched up. I know this is FPV, it's supposed to be scratched, but you know, I like to keep my products intact, my gear intact as much as possible. So I know today you're gonna see some video footage of the DJI FPV, and it is of Flushing, Queens, Flushing Meadows Park, Corona, Queens, which is a FAA approved field in Flushing, Queens, New York, where you can fly drones within that perimeter, right next to LaGuardia Airport. And I'm doing this talking shot at another park in New York, in Long Island specifically. Just gonna show you how I like to transport my DJI FPV around as I move from location to location. the DJI FPV is a product that I own now for a couple of months. I got this drone at the end of March of 2021 as I was looking forward to travel in April of 2021 to Dominican Republic and wanted to carry with something a bit more secure and a bit less cumbersome than regular standard FPV quads. You know, I didn't want to carry those big lipos, the big lipo chargers, the lipo batteries, the lipo bags. Didn't want to deal with that. So I went ahead and picked up the DJI FPV. As you may already know if you are my subscriber and, you know, regularly watch my videos. But what I want to show you today, and the purpose of this video today, is I want to show you this cool case that I received. This company sent me this case. So this company named STARTRC sent me this really cool case, and everything that you need for your DJI FPV fits right here, right in this one case. It is weather sealed, so you know, in case there's any water, it's going to protect your equipment from any water damage, any debris as well. And it is a hard case, so this is also going to protect it from falls in case you drop it. And let me go ahead and show you the inside of this case, because the company of this case, and I know this is just like, you know, a company that you may not have heard of, and you have PGY Tech, you have the GepRC. Is it GepRC? No, GepRC is the drone maker. That other one that's blue. And many people, you know, will go ahead and purchase one of those cases because they're familiar with the brand. But this thing is only about $100, only $100, and it is fantastic and well thought out. Let me show you the inside. All right, guys, so this is the case here. As you can see, it has a handle. What I really love about this case is the locking mechanism. But before I show you the locking mechanism, let me point out that there is, like any hard case, right? There is two locations where you can go ahead and secure your case if you want to with a lock. I'm not, you know, I don't secure my stuff with a lock unless like I'm traveling and maybe I'm gonna check this in, which I will never check in my equipment to an airline. I always like to carry it on board. But there is two locations here where you can install a lock. And you know, going back to this locking mechanism here, what I really love about this is that you aren't able to open it, right? You have to press down and slide up before you can unlock it. And I thought that was a well thought design. I'm sure there's probably other companies that have this thought out design as well, but I've never seen a case like this before. I have a case for my Mavic, and I have a case for my Radio Master remote that I bought that's similar to this design, but it doesn't have that. So that's the first time I saw that locking mechanism. And let me reveal the inside. Ta-da! So as you can see, there's quite a lot of things that you can store here. Actually, everything that you need for your DJI FPV you can store here. So here I have my goggles, my V2 goggles. I have the DJI FPV batteries for the goggles. You have the cable here as well for your goggles that gets stored nice and neat here. And that's one of the things that I love about this case, is just that everything has a place to go. Then this triangular portion here of the case is for your propellers. So actually here I have 8 propellers, and you can fit 4 more. And that's pretty neat, and they stay snugged right there, nice and neat. And it's always great to have extra propellers, especially when you're flying FPV. Here is your charger, right? And the cable, the AC cable for your charger. So that also fits nice and neat here. And you put the stuff right back there. This is my charger from the FlyMore package. Also fits right in there. And you have some room as well for your DJI batteries, the DJI FPV batteries. And they fit nice and snug right in the position there as well. And you might be wondering, you know, but where's your FPV drone? The FPV drone goes right here, right in this space. And it fits nice and snug. Let me go get my DJI FPV and let me show you. So this is the DJI FPV, right? You all know it. And the DJI FPV will fit right in here perfectly right in here. Now the problem, and I'm showing you one defect with this case and many other cases that's out there, is that if you install these arm braces, which is, I highly recommend the arm braces, especially if you're a new flyer, beginner pilot. But even for this quad is so fragile that this arm bracelet is highly recommended to absorb the impact. You cannot store your DJI FPV, in this case, with the arm bracelet. I know that you can probably cut it out. The manufacturer can probably design it in a way where it fits, but then you lose these two inner compartments here if you cut it out and you bring your quad down. So without the arm braces, I can't show you, unfortunately, without it, because I'm flying today and I'm gonna fly with the arm braces. But when I take the arm braces off when I'm traveling, it fits right in there. And as you can imagine, you know, the quad is obviously gonna go right there and fit nice and snug, nice and secure. But, you know, again, with the arm bracelet, it's just not possible. So that's the story with this StarTRC DJI FPV case. You know, I truly love this case. Everything fits right here, everything that you need, even the greenish yellow cover that you can change. You know, you have battery compartments everywhere. Everything fits nice and snug. And again, the locking mechanism here makes sure that your drone is secure. So it's not gonna come out unless you press down and up, right? So I think that was a well thought out design. The foam is great. And again, you know, everything is here, well protected. You're not gonna lose anything. You can drop this case and it's just, you know, it's gonna protect your equipment. It is highly recommended. I use stuff like this for all my equipment, and I know that there's people that, you know, loves hard cases. Some love backpacks. There's a style for everyone. I love these hard cases because, like I said, I like to keep my equipment scratch proof, dent proof, with no marks as much as possible. And that's just me. All right, guys, so that's it. That is the StarTRC case. You pick your case, what you may like or not. I'll leave the link in the description below for this case. You can find it on Amazon. I know that when I bought it, it also had a coupon attached, so you can definitely save money. Great quality case, like I said, just for you to carry your gear and keep it nice and safe. The hard shell case for the DJI FPV. Can't go wrong with it. Peace.